Hey, what's up everybody? Johnny here. I'm gonna do a very quick video here and follow up on a video I did a while back about wearables. I've seen people asking in the comment section to do a follow-up on it. It's been a few years. So I have been wearing wearables for probably over 5 years now. I mainly used a Fitbit for many years, and now I use a Apple Watch, and I find them really to be about the same. It is good to track heart rate and to find where your baseline is. I did a CPET test which showed where I tend to crash, like what heart rate is my limit. If you have not done that, I still think it's a useful tool because you can keep a journal and kind of see where you start to crash at, what heart rate you're at when you start to notice symptoms flare up, and then kind of stay away from that. That's not an exact science, and I always think it's best to go to a doctor and figure out a plan. But I do think that a wearable has its place in ME CFS management. I don't think it's worth it. If you can't afford one, I wouldn't, break your back trying to economically trying to get one. But if you can afford one, and there are some that are relatively cheap now as the technology has advanced quite a bit, and track your heart rate and try to avoid crashes at all costs. If you find an area that tends to put you over the edge, 130 beats per minute, 110 for some people. If you find that area, you can monitor that as you're doing a minor activity or whatever activity you're doing, or sometimes doing nothing, unfortunately. And you can know when to take a break, when to sit down. As we all know, we want to avoid crashes at all costs with ME and CFS. Some of us, unfortunately, are in a constant state of that, but others have ups and downs. So if you could avoid those, that's the best thing you can do. And I do think that wearables have its place as a tool to help that. Is it perfect? No, but it does give you somewhat of a reference point, in my opinion, and it can be helpful. So yeah, I still use them. Fitbit I think is a great way to go. They have a lot of different models. Apple Watch is a lot more expensive and really does the same thing as far as tracking heart rate, so might not really be necessary. But if you can get your hands on a wearable and start keeping a journal, I would recommend it. I think it is helpful in avoiding crashes a bit. I hope everyone's doing well. Until next time, take it easy.